remove your hats for the playing of the national anthem.
And we welcome you to Talawanda Field in Oxford, Ohio for tonight's girls soccer matchup between the Northwest Knights and the Talawanda Braves. Thanks so much for joining us this evening alongside Luke Westpoli. My name is Patrick Geshin. This game is big for Talawanda. They can set their all-time program wins record tonight. They come in with a record of 10-3-1 overall, 7-3-0 in the SWAC, playing their next SWAC opponent, Northwest, and can set the all-time wins record tonight, Luke.
Absolutely, and you can tell that, you know, they're really hyped up to play today, and we'll see how they open up this game.
So the Braves coming off a 1-0 win at Edgewood on Thursday. This is their second to last game of the year. Thursday against Ross will be their senior night, and of course the playoffs occur after that. They come in third in this conference, 2 wins in front of Harrison, who's in 4th place. And they come in a 3-game conference winning streak for Talawanda. So they'll close out the regular season at home. This field, a place where they're 4-1 this season, and a 4-game home winning streak for the Braves as well. These two teams met on September 13th at Northwest. The Braves taking that by a score of 4-0. As Talawanda here set up defensively to begin this match, and Northwest is going to be the first to kick it off. Melanie Wilsbach, the senior, is at center, and they'll blow it, and we're underway. Nice play this one over to the far side. That pass picked off there by Sarah Fernanding, and the ball comes up the near side. Here's Kyra Kuntz. She'll try to dance her way past number 16, Harper. Centering pass across. And this one kicked away out by the Knights. Number 22, Melanie Wilsbach, passed that across for Northwest, the senior. She's got it now. Plays this one forward. And kicked ahead by Ridings. Natalie Winnick will chase it down for the Braves. This one is kicked up and played ahead. Stopped there by Northwest. Braves still controlling along this far side, and it's kicked ahead. Looking for Kuntz in the middle. And then played forward there by Jenna Jarvis. Up to their side, Kuntz trying to find an angle to the net. We'll stop. Give one back, and a shot there. It's going to go out of bounds. came from number 17, Sarah Fernanding. And so Luke, so far early on in this one, equal possession.
Absolutely, and you know, the Braves had a good scoring chance there that came from a nice quick play up the field by Kuntz, and they created a scoring opportunity, and that's what you like to see in the early stages of a game.
Here comes the goal kick from Northwest. Hit Alexa Ridings, the sophomore, in the middle of the field. Braves able to take over. Played here in the middle, trying to work it up. Jaden Wesley that time for Northwest. And this one played down the right side. It'll go out of bounds as it skittered across the field. Braves here with a throw-in on the far side. Stop there and by Wills back, the senior. This one played all the way back, and Cammie Ford, the junior. Here's Wills back. She'll center this one across. Braves quick to get there. And back with it for Northwest is Harper. Fernanding picked off that pass, and it sends the Knights running backwards. And this one safely kicked out of bounds by Haley Russell, the senior. This one kicked past. Braves with the ball. Centered ahead. They've got a chance and a goal!
Goal by Ainsley Clark.
Ainsley Clark, number 3, the junior, will score that one, and the Braves take an early 1-0 lead.
Absolutely. That was a kick right there from Ainsley Clark. And the Braves will go up 1-0 early.
So great job by Talawani to get on the board here. So they're now to an early 1-0 lead. And we're not even 4 minutes into this game. Good play by Clark to find a seam in the middle. Knights down the other way. Will's back. Sends a long-range kick, and Susie Bennison comes up with the save. Susie Bennison wears number 111. She's the starting goaltender on this team. Braves with a centering pass across. Kyra Kuntz in the middle. She'll play this one to the near side. And then goes back with it. Fernanding on across. Jenna Jarvis. Try to block it down. Now Fernanding another play forward, and this one finds Alexa Ridings in Northwest. She'll take this one across center. Jaden Wesley, the sophomore, plays it forward, and it's kicked back the other way. Knights here controlling at the middle of the field. Braves trying to play defense. This one chipped across. Bennison comes up with it. Northwest really hasn't had a close range shot yet, 5 minutes into the match. Kyra Kuntz plays this back. Fernanding to the middle. And Jarvis had a lot of room, couldn't catch the pass. Melanie Wills back, the senior, plays this one ahead. Braves try to chase it down along that far side, and this is going to go out of bounds off of Northwest. So Talawani with a quick throw in here. Wills back had the pressure there, and this one kicked on forward. Played across the field. Here's a strong kick, and another good save by Bennison. Wills back that time. This one played all the way back. Strong kick forward is going to bounce just wide of the net. Number 0, Brittany Grant, the goaltender for the Knights. And she let that thing go out of bounds, so the Braves going to have a corner kick. So Braves here will line up in front of the net. Here comes the kick on the far side, and that's a good one. Just wasn't touched quite in time. And Knights are going to play this thing out on the near side by themselves. Braves will make substitution here.
For the Braves,
Erica Shonlow, number 13, the junior, will come in. And coming out is the senior, Jenna Jarvis. That is thrown in by number 14, Amanda Bowling, the junior. Quickly out of bounds. Kyra Kuntz with the next throw in. She'll rifle this one across the field. And Jaden Wesley, the sophomore, kicked that forward. Braves pass it in the middle. Sean Liu goes back with it. Kyra Kuntz in midfield. Pass that one up. Sophie Polabel in the middle, trying to work that forward against 2 white jerseys. And it comes back to Fernanding. Trying to box out Homer there. And the Braves now will play this one up ahead even more. Knights trying to take control. They haven't had a close range shot in the match so far. We are 8 minutes in half number 1. Taylor Kramer that time trying to kick it out of bounds far side, saved by the Knights. And then this one played forward by Sean Lau. Northwest gets it back to the middle. On kick there from Haley Russell, the senior. Benessett comes in and grabs it in the box. And so she'll punt this thing back to the middle. Kicked ahead by Talawando. Haley Russell, the senior that time. And this on the far side. Kick forward by Kramer. Stolen away by the Knights. And that pass deflecting off of Wilsback. Played ahead. Braves here with a chance. That's Ainsley Clark, and she's going to let that one go out of bounds off the Knights.
We saw one of Northwest's bigger possessions so far in this game, and they were unable to get a quality shot off. And, you know, if you're Northwest, you got to keep trying to get possession like that and try and get the ball towards the box and towards the net.
Kicked across by Cole. This one all the way down. Another scoop by Benison. This is Bowling along the near side. Braves trying to get it out of their own end. Sarah Fernink chasing it down that near sideline. The pass ahead for Kuntz too far forward. And Northwest plays it out of bounds again, almost hitting cameraman Colson Bryan down there. Providing the shots from the sideline.
Coming in for the Braves, number 8, Karen Decker, and number 11, Madeline Schuster.
Long throw-in comes from Kuntz. This one to number 17, Hunter Cole, the sophomore for Northwest, taken back by the Braves. Kick to the near side for number 8, Corin Decker. Give and go with Kuntz. Decker with some room toward the middle. Dishes one off. That's Sophie Polabel trying to work her way toward the net. Fires a shot. A great save by Grant. Polabel got the angle and went toward the middle. Grant, though, able to catch it, and she'll float this one to the near side. Goes off Hunter Cole, and the Braves get another throw-in. They're up 1-0 here with 29 minutes to go in half number 1. Kuntz played it off to throw-in. Bowling kicks it on ahead. Went over Polabel. And the bouncing ball taken back by Decker. Strong left foot kick there from Russell. Bowling, good play to get it back to the other way. And now Hunter Cole to the middle. Calmed down by Wills back to senior. She's got it now. Fires one in. Bennison makes the easy catch. And we'll punt this one out to the tee. Kuntz on to Decker. Kuntz, the track star, trying to outrun it. She will. And this one played purposely out the goal line by Haley Russell. Braves here will have a corner kick. Kyra Kuntz there racing to that ball, and you can see why she's an all-conference track star.
Definitely. She showed her speed there, and she, forced a turnover that the Knights didn't want to take, but, it was purposeful almost there because, it looked like Kuntz was going to beat her on the far side there.
This one played to the middle. And now up the near side. Grant try to kick it forward. And this one's stolen by the Braves. On the far side, Northwest tries to control it. This one played ahead. Taylor Kramer is going to race this thing down. It's going to go out of bounds, and Northwest is going to get the ball.
Looked like she just got a touch there right before the ball went out of bounds. So Northwest will have a throw here.
So the Knights here are going to line up and get a throw in. This went to the middle. Plenty of red jerseys around to move this out. Kuntz couldn't quite take over there. She'll try to race down the ball. Northwest will kick this thing out of bounds.
Number 32, Taylor Short, who finished the game for the Knights.
Kuntz back to bowling. She tried to play that forward, and it went off Tia Jordan, the sophomore. Bowling another throw-in on the near side. Racing after it, Pole Abel. Knocked down there by Cammie Ford, but actually Pole Abel will kick this one forward. Sean Lau, far side. Braves trying to catch it, and they can't quite do it. They get the throw-in, though. There's Cammie Ford. Far side, number 22, Melanie Wills back. The senior's going to give this one away. Ball kicked ahead at center. Kuntz trying to race after it, but Grant will get there to scoop it up first inside the box. As Kuntz there was trying to threaten. Going down on that play was Sean Loud trying to kick that one forward. Northwest takes over at the middle of the field. Wills back to senior, gave it up. Sean Loud lawn kick far side, and it's out of bounds. Stolen away in the middle by Wills back. Played up ahead. Braves here moving this one forward. They've got it on the far side. Little less than 24 minutes to go in half number 1. Talawani with an early 1-0 lead. They scored less than 4 minutes in. On a goal by Ainsley Clark. This one played up by Curran Decker. After it is Kuntz. She'll center this one. Decker in the middle, and she couldn't quite get past the defense. This one will come out. And Bowling there getting the good angle on the near side, letting it go out of bounds on Hunter Cole. Decker played it back to Bowling. She'll move it forward. Here's a pass. Full label to Decker. Taken over by the Knights, and they'll let this thing fall out of bounds.
It's a bad turnover there for the Knights. She just got a little bit too hard on the touch, and it went out of bounds.
Kyra Kuntz to center. This one in the middle, kicked ahead. Braves trying to race after it, and Grant got there first. After it was played by Sean Lau. And Grant will strongly kick this one out to the tee. Cole, near side. Kick back by the Braves. Kuntz trying to come in, steal it away. She will. That was Pull Label racing after it. And Northwest has it far end of the field. Played up ahead. Back to the middle. Thrown up the field by Pull Label. Kuntz the lone chaser for the Braves. And number 18, Haley Russell, will fire this one out for Northwest. Kyra Kuntz is going to throw this thing in for the Braves. Ball there in the middle is kicked all the way ahead. Number 2, Natalie Winnick on that, fires it forward. Braves with some open space in the middle. Here is Winnick. Or, excuse me, that's the ball on the far side. That was Clark. And the ball out of bounds. Braves are going to get a corner kick as it goes into the long jump pit.
Seen a lot of these corner kicks so far for the Braves, and they're unable to convert on them so far. But these are obviously good scoring chances that they like to see.
Very good scoring chances for the Braves. Ball placed on that far side. They'll kick it forward. Went off Kuntz's head and out. And this will set up a goal kick for Northwest. As you see Grant there, roll it to the player that will kick it. That's number 13, Harper. And she'll rifle this one all the way down the field. Glad you're with us on Brave TV tonight. Girls soccer action. Braves with a win tonight can break the all-time program record for wins in a season. Currently have 10 right now with a record of 10-3-1. They have 2 more chances to do it. They've got tonight and then Thursday, rather, in the senior night game against Ross. Playoffs coming up too, so Talawani wants to tune up for that. Coming in third in the conference as they play this thing out into the box. Long kick forward, and that's going to be a goal. That was a great kick from long range by number 27, Jaden Wesley.
Goal by
We've seen a lot
And
of those
she sends a
long
shot
kicks.
in and scores.
Seen a lot of those long kicks from Northwest thus far, and they were able to get one over Benison's head.
Benison did all she could on that one, just too high. So we're tied at 1. A little past the halfway point of the first half. Less than 20 minutes to go, and Northwest right on the attack again after the kickoff. They'll play this to the middle, and Benison says no. Good save by Benison. She had to make that, and after the goal, As the low shot on the ground. And the ball there will go out the far sideline. In the corner, Braves trying to play it out, and this may result in a corner kick.
Corner kick for the Knights.
Northwest player trying to chase it down as the ball rolls down the concrete to the drain. Players line up in front of the net. Knights ahead to play this one. Kick to the middle. Bedison got her hands on it, pushed it out of the goal area, and now this is going to come back for another Northwest kick to the middle. Head attempt there from number 15, Alexa Ridings. And so the Braves survive that offensive attack from the Knights.
Number 12, Jenna Jarvis, entering the game for the Braves.
Jenna Jarvis comes back in for Talawanda. And coming out is going to be number 4, Taylor Kramer, senior captain. So she'll take a breather on the bench. And Braves here trying to take back the lead. They took a 1-0 one. If you're just joining us, less than 4 minutes into the match and Northwest tying it. On a good shot by Jaden Wesley, the sophomore. This one in the middle. Played up ahead, and a chance for Talawanda coming down that far side. Sean Lau, centering pass. Kuntz got deflected, chasing it down again. Can't get a clean shot off. Has to go back with it. One-time opportunity goes away over the net. Braves with an offensive chance there. And it looks like it was number 11, Madeline Schuster, with a shot.
It's tough not to spray those shots when the ball's coming one way and you got to kick it the other.
Good point. That one came in hard, too, on the pass from Kuntz. And so this one will go out the far side. So Braves with chances to take the lead back. 15:55 left in this first half. Glad you're with us this evening here on Brave TV. This one will go out the far side on the Knights. So Bedison here with the goal kick. This one played to the near side. Calmed down by the Knights. Kuntz trying to get on it. And we get a whistle here for a foul against Northwest, and so the Braves will get a free kick right at the middle line on the field.
Just kind of stood in the way of Kuntz there. Prevented her from playing defense on that one.
This one out the near side. Decker will hand off to Kuntz on the throw-in, and she'll rifle this one up to Decker. And Northwest will play this one away. This one is kicked ahead. Hunter Cole dished it off to Alexa Ridings, the sophomore. And Braves trying to chase it down that far end. It's going to go out of bounds off Northwest.
Number 10, Elizabeth Garrison, entering for the Braves.
Elizabeth Garrison is in for Talawanda, the sophomore. Ball here in the middle of the field. And Braves get a clean steal, trying to pass it ahead to Kuntz, and a good block. Ball in the middle, though. Bowling will advance this one forward. Kuntz trying to chase it down, but Grant is on it for the Knights. Near side, Kuntz. Mentioned her track talent. She's also a good basketball player as well on the Braves team. Fall sports season starting to wind down here at Talawanda. Playoffs on the horizon for many teams, and some of them even finished too. As the weather gets a little bit colder and we look ahead to the winter season.
Number 1, Desiree Huntsberry is in for the Braves.
Desiree Huntsberry in for Talawanda. And coming out for her will be number 8, Curran Decker. Kuntz kept it off the line. And this one kicked out of bounds by the Knights. Wesley trying to play it forward. Here's Wilsback, the senior. Jarvis trying to get it on from her. And this one advanced ahead. Centering pass in the middle. Wilsback gave it for Bowling. And now on the far side, Northwest tries to control. Braves take over. This one played all the way ahead with 11:11 to go in the first in a 1-1 game. Ball here far side. Blade to the middle. Ainsley Clark gave it up. And tripping there was number 16, Harper from Northwest. Jenna Jarvis with a good defense. They will not call it. Braves with a throw in here on the far side. This one is kicked all the way up. There's the student section tonight. A readout was scheduled before the game. Guess everybody thought it'd be too cold to come out. Volleyball game going on as well inside. There should be a pretty good student turnout for senior night on Thursday.
Absolutely, this Braves team, you know, it's a record-breaking team, and they're hoping to see a big turnout on Thursday.
Can break the all-time wins record tonight. Amanda Bowling will set up for a free kick to the middle. There was looking for pole label. And I get another whistle. Looks like another free kick's going to come out of this one too, as pole label's walking this one back. This one pushed forward, and a good save by Grant. Good kick by pole label. Grant able to come up with it though, didn't have as much pressure. That one advanced ahead, and Bowling couldn't play. We get a whistle. Bowling kicks it all the way ahead. That one off the head of number 6, Cami Ford. She couldn't find it. And a trip there without a call. Pole label had the ball. Now the referee walked it towards the middle, and they might have called that. And it looks like they did. Pole label that time had a clear breakaway and was tripped from behind. So now this is a good opportunity with the ball about 25 yards out from the field, or for the goal. Pole label low kick right into the wall. She'll try to play the rebound off it, but letting it go out of bounds is Brittany Grant.
She had a big, we've seen it all game. She's got a really powerful kick, and that was a really good spot for her to score from. Just couldn't get it over top.
This one kick forward on the goal kick. Braves here with another offensive chance. It's ahead, and that shot just gonna miss on the right side. Good opportunity. Braves rolled that one around. Desiree Huntsberry that time for the near side had the opportunity. Goal kick coming from the Knights. Nice header there by pole label. Cole tried to do it as well, but it's going to come out of bounds on her. Coots. Huntsberry couldn't quite judge the distance. It's going to go out on the Knights as Tia Jordan tried to come in and play it. Huntsberry fires it ahead. Ainsley Clark trying to fight for it. Trying to call a push. And arguing the call will be number 16, Harper. 2 official system used for girls soccer, the 2-man. They use a 3-man for the boys. Kick ahead by Jarvis, and Grant almost had trouble with that one.
That was a really well-placed kick by Jarvis there, and a nice save by Grant.
Braves have it at the middle. They've had a few good offensive chances the last few minutes. 5.5 is the time left in this first half. Huntsberry chases it down the middle. Here's Jarvis. Played ahead there by Wilsback, the senior. And all the way back on the far side was Shala. She advances it up. Kicks this one to the middle, and some open space. Braves running after it. Pass ahead there. Rafting it after it was Clark. Still after it, and now Northwest going to kick this one out of bounds on purpose. That's a tactic they've used a lot tonight. Haley Russell that time, as Ainsley Clark had a pretty good opportunity trying to get a shot off there.
Definitely, it was a good scoring chance for the Braves, and taking that away with a safe clear is a smart decision there. We've seen that a lot from the Knights thus far.
Grant's going to kick this one all the way to the tee at center. Brittings, the sophomore. Play this one all the way ahead to Jaden Wesley. on the far side. Northwest, centering pass there. And in front of the net, that shot went off the upright for football. As getting that one was Alexa Ridings. She is the sophomore for Northwest. Ball here on that far sideline. This one played forward. Coots centering pass to the middle. Got past everybody that time, and here's Clark at center. Plays this one near side. Ball is moving. Braves can't quite catch it, though, as Huntsbury was after it.
Just a little bit too far for Huntsbury there.
This one is in the middle. Pole label. And she will carry this thing down out of bounds as that one skittered across.
Miscommunication there for the Braves, and there was no one there to chase after it, and it's going to be a goal kick for the Knights.
Colson Bryan providing the shots for you from the sideline. Noah Morgan and Cameron Foister, the cameramen in the press box tonight. And our switcher is Ossie Walsh. Ethan Sow, our production assistant. And Patrick Eshin and Luke Westpoli with you here on the call of girls soccer on Brave TV. This one played up. Coming after us tonight, but the Braves with a steal, and they score! What a goal by Talawanda. As the Braves now take a 2-1 lead. That was another one by Ainsley Clark.
She won the foot race there and kicked it over top of two Northwest players, one of those being the goalkeeper, and it's a 2-1 game.
So Braves back on track. They want to set that win record tonight, and they take back the lead 2-1 in the late stages of this first half. Ball in the corner. Northwest going to play this out. Actually, they're going to say it's a corner kick, maybe. So you're going to set this one down.
Knights with a corner kick.
So Northwest will fire this one across again. Strong header goes just wide from Alexa Ridings. Susie Benison will set this one down and have another goal kick. She'll fire it forward. Cami Ford with less than a minute to go in the first half. Kuntz trying a little pass there, and on the far side, Braves will play this forward. Not able to get a pass off there. And Northwest will advance it.
Very good defense there from the Knights. You know, they had a solid line there, and the Braves weren't able to advance past deep into the attacking third.
Number 10, Elizabeth Garrison, had it that time, and this one played back to the far side. Ten seconds to go in the first.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6.
This is going to go out of bounds. We're going to have another throw-in.
3, 2, 1.
And that is the end of the first half. Braves end the first half with a 2-1 lead as they're trying to go for the win record tonight. So we'll take a break at halftime, be back with second half action in the next 40 minutes right after this on Brave TV.
Schmidt.
Hello friends, we apologize for that technical difficulty there as our equipment malfunctioned, so we are back on the air. Thanks for coming back with us. Not too many big events occurring at the beginning of the second half. There is a scoring chance for Northwest as we are still inside 2 minutes gone in this second half. Braves with a 2-1 lead over Northwest. They scored a goal early in the first and late in the first. Northwest scored one about halfway through that half. So Luke Westpoli, Patrick Escher back with you here. The rest of our Brave TV crew ready to take you through these next 38 minutes of the match. Team switching sides. Braves now moving right to left across your screen as you watch this one tonight. Northwest here with it. That was Melanie Wilsback, the senior. Kick toward the middle. And all the way back down. Taylor Kramer on this one for Talawanda. She'll play it all the way up. And kicking it forward there was number 5, Brittany McIntosh. Ball comes out of bounds. Talawanda's going to get the throw in.
It's cleared right into the Talawanda bench.
In the middle, Kyra Kuntz. Past one far side, and that's going to go out of bounds. That one was in front of Jenna Jarvis. Here come the Braves, trying to score another one. Kuntz takes it over. She'll fire a long-range shot and a goal! You can put it on the board for Kyra Kuntz. Braves take a 2-goal lead. That one from the 10-yard line on the football field. And that one found the top left corner of the net past Brittany Grant. And the Braves take a 2-goal lead. That was a heck of a shot, Luke.
Yes, it was. And from really far out, it was a good scoring chance for the Braves, and they were able to convert on this one.
Kuntz a heck of a soccer player as well. And just one of those great athletes. And everything she plays, she excels in. That was one good shot, and tough for Grant to stop that one. Braves threatening again after the kickoff. This one played out. Punched ahead there by Jarvis. And will head out of bounds for a goal kick on Northwest. Goal kick coming here from the Knights. Braves trying to take it over. This one floated far side and out of bounds. Northwest has thrown it out a lot tonight. Braves have it throwing. Jarvis trying to get it across there. And Northwest will come back the other way. Outplayed by Natalie Wennick. Braves coming back. Kuntz deflected that one. Here's Pole Label down the far side. Spin around shot, and Grant with a good save. She'll punt this one straight to the near side. And that's going to fall out of bounds. Braves here with good field position. They're going to throw this in. Brittany McIntosh. And taking that away, Ainsley Clark. She got the pass, looking for an angle down the left side. Kicked out of bounds, but it will be a corner kick.
Corner kick for the Braves.
Making a good defensive play there was Alexa Ridings for Northwest.
This is a big scoring chance for the Braves. You know, they've had a few of these corner kicks thus far in the match, but they've been unable to convert.
Corner kick there, a little bit too far. Braves try to race it down. This one's centered on across to the middle, and Brittany Grant made a good play. Braves are coming in there trying to go after it. That was Ainsley Clark. McIntosh can't quite come up with it. Wesley there tripped over the ball. McIntosh plays it forward. Clark goes back to her. McIntosh, strong kick, and it's just wide on the right side. Braves here have controlled the offensive pace to the second half so far.
Absolutely. The Knights with only one quality scoring chance so far in this early second half, and the Braves have played very well offensively. You know, we saw the goal earlier in this half, and, you know, they just want to keep that going.
Knights will take this one, throwing up the middle. Melanie Wills back, the senior. Play this one to Jaden Wesley. She's a sophomore. Kuntz trying to come in, steal it away from her. Now Jarvis in the middle. Punches this one up ahead. Braves here, a little offensive chance. Pole Label stumbling forward with it. And taken back by the Knights. As it's played up to Cole. She dropped it back for Alyssa Sickles, looks like. Clark takes over. Wesley, the sophomore. This one to the near side. Jenna Adletta that time. And a good defensive play made by Kramer. Adletta throws this one in. Got past Kramer. She was trying to play it in that corner. Goes out of bounds. And they'll give the throw in again to the Knights. Adletta is going to take it. Fire that one in toward the middle. Taking over is Wesley. She gave it up. This one played ahead. Sickles, that was Clark rather. And all the way back down the field where it's played by Russell. Kicked out of bounds on that far side by Northwest.
Number 13, Erica Shonwell for the Braves.
Shonlau back in for Talawanda. She had an extended stay in the first half. Jenna Jarvis will come out. Senior. Wait ahead. Will's back. She's got it. Carries it near side. Pass ahead for Atleta, but she gave up on it, and it goes out of bounds.
Just a little bit too far for her there. And no one really went after that one. That's going to be a goal kick here for Benison.
Benison here will line up for a goal kick. Interesting story about her number, 111. She's the only goaltender to have a 3-digit number in the league. And her number as a club player was number 1. She wanted that as a goaltender. Number 11 was taken. So was number 1 on the Braves team. So instead, she went with number 111. And head coach Missy Freedy said, we'll make that work. So she keeps ones on her jersey, just 3 of them. Her dad Marcel is telling me that during halftime. Ainsley Clark will center this one to the middle. So, watching the only player in the league tonight with a 3-digit number on the back of her uniform. This one played in the middle. Kicked all the way. Jenna Atleta for Northwest. Played this ahead. Will's back, the senior. And it will go out of bounds in front of her. So taken over here by Atleta, the freshman. She'll throw this one in. Roddick's the sophomore. And play it all the way up off of Sophie Polabel. Northwest will get another throw in. Atleta, the freshman. Roddings went back to her. And Knights take it back over again. Fessel that time played up for the Braves. Kuntz looking upfield with it. There's a long-range kick and off the side of the net. Good one there from Sean Lau. Braves have had a lot of long-range ones tonight that have nearly found their way past Brittany Grant. Goal kick coming up for Northwest. This one played up, Kuntz out of bounds. Center to the middle, here's an opportunity. Benison gets to it first though. Great play by her to scoop that up. Alexa Roddings went after it for Northwest, and Benison able to get right to the edge of the box and take away what could have been a goal. Knights here to play it on the near side. Ainsley Clark trying to pressure. And now kicked ahead by Cora Freedy. Here's Wesley. Near side to Atleta, the freshman. Play this one all the way back. Clark trying to race it down. Sean Lau. Clark, her centering pass went off of a Northwest player and out of bounds. So Clark here will pass this one back. Taylor Kramer up ahead to midfield. And getting there first for the Braves was Polabel. She's got some room on the left side. Taken back by the Knights. Wesley kicks this one all the way up. Cora Freedy for the Braves, off the deflection. That's going to be picked off. Knights play this one forward. Riding's the sophomore, and it's kicked away by Talawanda. That was a Winnick that time. And back out to the middle. Kuntz, far side pass, looking for Sean Loud. She'll go right back to Kuntz. Taken away, though, by the Knights. In the middle, Wesley has it. She'll play this one ahead. Punch forward there by Kramer. Winnick racing after it. Now Bowling's turn. And she fired that one all the way on the far side. To the middle. Clark has a lot of room. Played it forward. Kuntz racing after it, trying to beat it. And she was racing Grant and the line that time. Grant that time getting to it first. .24 minutes to go in this second half, rather. 3-1, the Braves have the lead. Open chance for Clark, and it's scooped up by Grant.
Grant's done a very good job getting to these balls. She's been in a couple races in the past couple minutes, and she's won all of those, and as a result, the Braves haven't been able to get any quality scoring chances.
Played up. Clark, near side. She will steal it away. And center this one across. Kuntz, but a lucky deflection. Pole label, and she scores!
Sophie Pole with the goal from Tara Kuntz.
Sophie Pole label makes it 4-1 Talawanda, and that record of wins for the program is getting a little bit closer.
Absolutely, and this is really a good thing for this girls soccer team. You know, they've been working for this all year, and this is something that the coaching staff especially really likes to see.
So with 23.5 minutes to go, Braves here take their largest lead of the night at 3. This one back to center. Melanie Wills back to senior. Played forward again by the Knights. And this one out of bounds on the far side is Bowling. Try to go up after it. Back down that left side come the Knights. Braves that time. Racing up with it is Wills back to senior. She'll play it forward. Bowling will kick this one out of bounds and away from a corner kick. This one fired in. Jaden Wesley, the sophomore. Kick this one down the left side. Northwest racing down. This is a long-range shot that's going to curve its way wide right of the net. So Benison will pick up and fire away another goal kick. Four to 1 Braves. 21:50 to go. Garrison is in. And coming out of the game for the first time will be Kyra Kuntz. She's made a lot of big plays tonight, scored the Braves goal as well.
And Taylor Jordan back in for the Knights.
This one kicked into open space in the middle. Northwest to it first. Here's Athleta, the freshman. She comes down that near side, racing after it. Braves can't quite keep it in as the kick ahead there. Went out for bowling. Northwest has the throw in, but nobody there to throw it in. Jordan, the sophomore, played it ahead. Athletic kicked it right off Frady, and it goes out of bounds. Here is Athleta. She's down the near side, centering pass on across. One-time shot, and a good save by Bennison as she scoops it up. Now it came in from Wilsback.
Starting to see Northwest get a little bit more offense here as we're approaching the midway point of the second half.
Braves an opportunity. Pull label, knocked down the defender, and they're going to call it a foul on the Braves. Clark and Pull label could have had a 2-on-0 there. Haley Russell, number 18, is shaken up after the play.
Some big contact there, and that's not what you like to see in a situation like that. Both players moving fast, and you don't want anyone, getting hit hard, getting reefed over there, especially in the middle of the field.
Chance here for the Braves. They rush it forward. Pull label, pass up. She'll get it back after the deflection, racing her way past him. Clark is in the middle, and the shot there picked up by Grant. Braves here trying to hold on to the win. They will make a new all-time wins record in the program. 10 is the total on the year right now, but 11 will set a new program record for this Braves women's soccer team. Trying to break through with it there was Ridings. Shot coming in from Northwest, just wide right. Ridings that time from about 15 yards out. In the middle, Atleta plays this one forward. And Kramer emerges there to play this one toward the middle. Garrison will dish off to her. Kramer, defenseman, trying to carry the ball up that left side, and she kicked it, knocked down a Northwest player. Tia Jordan, Kramer racing after her. Taken away here. Fessel got it up to Ainsley. And now it's Frady. Ridings, the sophomore. Played it up, good kick there by Bowling. Played it to the far side. This one kicked up over the tee. Cora Frady just missed the pass there. Jordan racing after it, and it's going to fall out of bounds. They're going to give the throw in to the Knights. Atleta, the freshman, passed it back. And moved forward by Haley Russell, the senior. Kramer takes over.
Number 11, Madeline Schuster, and number 21, Sarah Howard, reporting for the Braves.
Braves going to throw in some new players. Sarah Howard is into the game for Talawanda. Ridings, the sophomore, kicked ahead there by Wilsback, out of bounds.
With Howard being subbed in there, we're seeing two freshmen in the game for the Braves right now, which is not something that you commonly see in high school sports.
Taking a 4-1 lead with 16 minutes to go. Give him some varsity experience. Braves trying to set that all-time wins record tonight in overall wins. And trying to extend this home game winning streak to 5. They currently have won 4 straight here at the field. Braves 3-0 in the month of October, too. Still yet to lose a game in this month. Whistle here for a foul. Looks like it'll be on the Braves. Northwest will get a free kick deep in their own end. .10 to go in the second half. This one played to the middle. Kicked out. Sean Lau play this one near side. Braves have a chance. Cor Freddy stops, try to move that to the middle, and this is played out the near side by Russell.
Number 18, Kyra Kuntz, back in for the Braves.
Kuntz will come back in after a breather. Sophie Pole will come out. And this one thrown in from Kuntz. That's a strong kick. It's going to go out of bounds to the far side, trying to shoot that on net. This one in the middle. Ridings kicks it ahead. And Benison on it for the Braves. She'll kick it out to center. Jaden Wesley, the sophomore. Kicked it up over the middle line. And down that left side is Cole. Bowling, trying to steal it away from her. Ends up back in the Knights' hands. Ball changing possession. There's a shot. And bounces wide to the left of the net. Coming in there from Ridings.
Braves are unable to clear on that one, and Northwest was able to get a good scoring chance off of that.
Northwest corner kick.
Our next broadcast on Brave TV is Thursday, girls volleyball senior night. They will play Ross that night on Brave TV. Start time 7 o'clock. Luke West Poley will have the call of that one. Corner kick to the middle, saved there by Benison. This one in the middle. Schuster. Kicks this one off and just past Kyra Kuntz. Looking for her on that far side. That would have been a good opportunity for a goal. So a Northwest throw-in will come in on this far side. 11 minutes to go in the second. 4-1, Talawanda on top.
Number 17, Sarah Fernandin reporting for the Braves.
Sarah Fernandin is in for Talawanda. She'll make her first appearance in a while. Taylor Kramer, the senior, is going to come out. Kuntz, centering pass. Braves digging at it. And kicked away by the Knights. This one is kicked off from Grant. On the far side, Bowling. Plays it ahead for Kuntz. Bowling again will try another throw in. Kuntz played out of bounds. Knights are going to get it back. This one played all the way up. Fernandin after it. She'll kick it far side. Bowling. Braves take away a chance there. Bowling keeps that one in bounds. This one to the middle. Will's back, the senior. Played up ahead by Schuster. That was Ridings trying to go up with it. She's got it now. Passes over to the middle. Will's back. Up ahead to Cole. Now a chance here for the Knights. Goes back into Bowling's hands. Fired that one up. Played back ahead by Wennick. To the middle. Kuntz is on it in over the middle. And this ball is going to go out of bounds. Braves will get another throw in. Bowling. Went back to Wennick. Schuster. Went up with it that time. She'll play this one forward, looking ahead for Kuntz. Ball in open space. Braves trying to race after it. Schuster again. Tia Jordan, the sophomore. And Ridings will take over. Athletic kicked it off, deflected. That time off Sean Lausch, didn't know where it was. And in the middle, Ridings. Wennick played it forward. Kuntz gave it up for Wesley, the sophomore. 7:17 to go in the second. And Northwest back the other way with a chance. Athleta played it forward, looking for Ridings. And all the way back for the Braves. Kicked on ahead. There's Wesley, the sophomore. She played this one back. Schuster was in on it. Now played by Athleta, the freshman. Sierra Boyd, the senior. Kicked that one far side. Now she'll get it back. Fire this one all the way up. To the middle, Ridings. And that shot, a good block there. And tripping up was Fessel. Able to get it out to the middle, though. Up the middle here is Tia Jordan. Outplayed by the Knights. Desiree Huntsberry was in there trying to get her foot in on it, and Sarah Ferning will push this out of bounds off the foot of Jaden Wesley. That one was played all the way back. Knights moving forward, and that's going to go over the net.
Number 9, Jessica Kelly, and number 15, Addie Lehman are in for the Braves.
Jess Kelly and Addie Lehman will come in for Talawanda. They'll make their first appearances in the match. Kuntz comes out, and so does number 8, Curran Decker. Five minutes to go in the second. This one kick forward and out by the Knights. Northwest trying to get some late goals on the board here. This one played back to Wilsbach. She's a senior, racing forward down that right side, trying to weave through the red jerseys. Knocked down a player in the process. And kicked ahead there by Sean Lau. She got up and played it. Northwest gets a throw in, trying to pick up the pace with 3:45 left. Tia Jordan, the sophomore. This one is played all the way back. Kicked up that near side. And out of bounds on the Knights. Thrown forward. Madeline Schuster. Now it's Rodix. She's in the middle. Fired a shot there. Got deflected down. Fernanding did the splits. And Tia Jordan tried to get that one ahead, but Susie Benison scoops it up. You got a player down for Northwest tying her shoe. That's Adletta. Get a whistle here. That is going to be a foul. So a very short there, free kick for Northwest. 2.5 to go in the second. Kicked all the way back and up ahead. And then back out that left side. Susie Pedersen with a kick. Game all the way back. Now it's bowling. Plays this one ahead with 1:40 left. And heads out of bounds. Roddick's a sophomore, working ahead for that. Played overhead by Kramer. Down that left side and kicked away by the Braves. Good defensive play from Sarah Fernanding. She played that up ahead as we have 50 seconds to go in the soccer game. Tia Jordan, and it's out this near side. Throw in coming for Northwest. Played all the way up ahead. Melanie Wills back that time. And this went all the way back out to the middle. Haley Russell, the senior. With 15 seconds to go. This one played all the way back. And with 8 seconds, the Braves on the cusp of history. A 4-1 win against the Northwest Knights. And the Braves have set the record for all-time wins in program history with 11. A 4-1 victory over the Northwest Knights tonight, and the Braves have set the all-time record as they celebrate at midfield. And Luke, your final thoughts?
Well, I thought the Braves played, okay in the first half. It was a kind of a back-and-forth game. They just said kind of, the message in the huddle during halftime was, let's go, this is what we need to do. And they came out and they played really well in the second half, and they won this match.
So they take it 4-1 tonight, and the Braves' record improves to 11-3-1 overall. They're 8-3-0 in the swamp, 5-1 at home, and 4-0 in the month of October. Pretty good record. The senior night coming up on Thursday. So for the rest of our Brave TV crew and Luke West Bowley, my name is Patrick Etchen saying so long. And good night from Talbot High School tonight. Braves victors 4-1, and the all-time win record is set. Good night.
What if I drop this? Don't look around. Every Saturday, he would want to come talk to Mike, and I always happened to be there, and I'd see Rocky, and I'd be like,
Rocky would
gotta go.
Yeah. Rocky would catch me after every game. And was like, I really like Mike, but
Yeah.
and I'm like, do you see who we have? I mean, I don't see us. This isn't an
It's a good thing. It's a good thing none of Rocky's kids play now.
Well, I also like Rocky claims the stats that we do. He was able to do and announce games, and it was just me.
Rocky was amazing.
It was just Meese and I last game.
Do that and coach.
It was just Meese and I last game, and it was really like tackles were really